Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Creative Survival. My name is Chase, or you mine, I mine, and it's been 3 weeks, almost a month. I am sorry. And as you saw as I was loading up this world, we are now in easy mode. I forgot I had a house. We're in easy mode because we did in fact build shelter. Even though it's not furnished or anything, we do have a place to call our home. So in the next few seconds, I'm going to have to move all of this stuff into there, as well as those things over there, into my home. While for these two, I'm going to have to put them just somewhere else, so I'm not tempted by their offerings inside of them. Hey! I need to sleep, because there's a thing chasing me! Can it go through walls? Can it go through walls? Can it go through walls? I hope it doesn't break my stuff. I need to sleep. Does it die in the daylight? Yes. I'm safe! You will be gone, foul demon! Man, chest sorting is annoying. Well, hi there, bud. Alright, after a long time of sorting my crap, now all these chests outside here are gone, and these ones as well. Just to the left of my house over here are the chests that formerly are known as my friends. Not formerly known as my friends, they're still my friends, but formerly known as my friends' chests over there are now known as my friends' chests over here. This is the wall of all my crap. It's all sorted. There's my blocks. I have a ton of sand from mining for treasure. Plants and food. I have a bit of food, and it isn't easy now for eating. I will ramp it up each episode, so next episode it'll be in normal, and we'll be building your suggestions. So, and by we, I mean a friend I pick. So, comment down below for the theme, Minecraft Dungeons, for their celebration of their new game. I already have a new theme, but I'm not ready to share it until the end of that episode, which is the next one. If that's 2 months away, so be it. But when that episode comes out, I would have picked every single comment that is available and be able to pick something from it. Something that I want to or would find interesting to build. And our miscellaneous is all the potions that we managed to gather, even though I've forgotten how we got these. I'm assuming these two are from witch huts and these two are from buried treasures, or just buried stuff in general. Prismarine shards. I don't know how we got that, but that's interesting. Some mob drops, and of course there's some, I think that's from a temple of the sand temple. Desert Temple. That's its name. And I got these just now from when the stuff was going on. I made an automated furnace, and it all pumps out in here, making our glorious food. Here's all our minerals, and here's all the tools and armor, and I need an anvil so I can pair up these to try and get some stuff out of it. Now, without further ado, we're gonna need to get mining. So let's do this. Alright, we're ready to mine. Oh, and something else I also moved. All those things that were down there are now up here. Our stone storage, as well as our dirt storage, and all the rest is filled with dirt to the brim. Our bed, just to make sure that our spawn is set. And oh, let's try to find something to mine in. I can't mine in here because one of my friends already mined in there just to gather resources for doing the whole excavation that you see before you. All this flat land. I'm probably gonna have to venture over here somewhere. Preferably, I'll go over here to meet the area that I want to do something with. Already a first encounter. Come on, buddy. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Bye, Mr. Creeper. Oh, explosion. That's not very nice of you. Easy mode is definitely too easy. Nothing does enough damage, and you're kept alive half the time. Even if you do starve, you're only brought down to half health, which I feel like should bring you down to full, which is what hard does. You die if you're starving. I got a bow out of that. Hey, here's somewhere we can try. Goodbye, Mr. Lava. Funny thing about this. I thought I heard the creeper. Funny thing about this is it just immediately does its thing. I wonder if this actually goes somewhere. Ooh, from the looks of it, it actually does. I hope you can see, because I barely can. And dead end. What a great journey. I gotta go home and make some torches. There are many reasons why I haven't been filming this particular series in a while. The main reason is I haven't been having enough free time. My weekends are usually chock full of events and stuff that I have to either plan for, or I have work that I'm more focused on, as well as mounds of homework I'm having to get through. High school's not fun. Keep that in mind. While I was just trying to set up, make sure my mic is working and you can hear me, or try to talk at the beginning, a random person who I don't even have on my friends list invited me to a party. Of course I never joined because I'd probably be a kid either freaking out about playing Fortnite or some Call of Duty with me in the past, or he's actually a watcher of this channel and wanted to talk to me about this. When I actually started loading up Minecraft and the world finally loaded, one of the people on my friends list, not actually a friend, I met him on Fortnite and we had some fun, but rip Fortnite. It's had a good time. Anyways, he joined me, and I had to restart the world and put it on invite only, because I don't want some stranger on my world. So just keep in mind, it is okay to friend me. My gamer tag is you mine, I mine. Right now my photo is a dog playing at the computer. I change it every now and then, so don't expect it to be the same thing every time. It's always a meme thing. Last time it was SpongeBob with a weird face with an empty wallet and the communist symbol on him. I thought that was funny, so I made it my thing. Another one was me chugging tea very intensely. I'm packing a lot more food than I probably need. I'm going to go the opposite direction, try to find some caves over here, because that place was not showing promise. Anyways, what I was talking about earlier. When I am going to go on Minecraft, it's usually to film or just play separately with some friends. It's fine to friend me on Xbox, but don't expect me to join random people's parties. It's just strange. Other reasons I have, like real reasons I've been out of it and not really doing this is, last time was really a big session for me. It was probably like 5 straight hours of me just trying to make that house, and boy howdy. Was it not fun to just constantly grind for resources while trying to make a house that looks decent? Hey, you drowned. And I'm about to drown. Here's a fun thing. You see these tortoises? Watch him go, Noom! Look how fast he goes. Look at him. Look at him go. Anyways, real reasons I was actually, like, not on, other than being in classes that dish out homework like it's freaking Thanksgiving. By the way, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, but I'm probably editing this while I'm at the Thanksgiving house I'm going to. I'm going all the way from Texas to Pennsylvania. I leave on Thursday. No, Thursday's Thanksgiving. I wouldn't leave on Thursday. I leave Tuesday. I'm recording this on a Sunday night. I don't know if I'm going to stay up to edit it. I might wake up early on Monday to edit. I don't know. I'm just speaking aloud in my brain. This is going to be a long episode. Am I at a coral reef? There's a lot of cool fishies here. I can tell you that. Yeah, but anyways, I have classes that dish out homework like it's your grandma and you're already stuffed, but no, you have to eat more because you don't look full. So you're like, no thanks, I already have enough homework. But she's like, no, have some more please. And I'm like, okay. And on top of that, I have been doing something called Dungeons and Dragons. It's a very fun role-playing game that comes completely from your mind. While the day and age of technology is coming around the bend, I don't typically like having machines do everything for me. That's why I go to art, is to try and keep myself creative and out of the loop of technology all the time. I sometimes just draw myself to the pen, the page, the colored pencils, and and a pencil. That guy has a trident. I don't like your trident. I don't like your trident. Don't throw the trident. Don't throw the trident. He didn't drop it either. Ooh, is this a gift? I heard some moans of the dead. Let me see. So you're up here, you say? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to break in on your party. Oh, are you above me? It sounds like that's... Oh, it sounds like... I don't know where you are, actually. Oh, there's loud noises everywhere. I'm just gonna check the surface, because I think he's on the surface. No? Huh. The jungle it is. I'm in the jungle now. I am Amazonian. Is Amazonian just another way of saying you work for Amazon? Of course not, but I like to think of it that way. Also in my train wreck of not being here, because, of course, I'm not going to make YouTube recording and Minecraft my top #1 priority, I got other ethics, like watching anime. Recently, I've been watching... I watched and finished Boku no Hero Academia. I started watching Pop Team Epic, but it's very confusing because half of it is Japanese references and I'm American. So there's kind of a wall there, but it's still funny to watch the random ones. I watched and finished Assassination Classroom. I'm watching and almost finished with The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. Saiki K is an amazing anime, and I would very much recommend it. It is hilarious. I relate to it too much because I think everyone around me is annoying. So I've been doing D&D. I've been watching anime. Because a friend has been very, very pent up about wanting me to watch Boku no Hero Academia. Or My Hero Academia. However you want to call it. They're under me. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Hi. This is a precarious situation, and I kind of like it. It kind of turns me on, but I don't like it as much either. You know, dungeons and all are very useful, like, for creating things like that. But I don't think I'm ever gonna find this place again. Or, you know, I maybe could, but I don't wanna. So we're just gonna take you out, little buddy. You've had your run. It's been good. It's alright. Bye-bye. Give me XP. Ooh. This is good. I like where this is going. Another bucket. Yes, please. I'm drowning. What a fun day. It's nighttime. That means the phantoms are gonna come out. I haven't been to bed in a day. Oh, this is really just a small thing. I hear a zombie. It's just a dungeon under me. It's been a long time since I've actually found a dungeon. So yeah, as I was saying, D&D, anime, fun. All fun. Bunches of homework, not fun. Not fun at all. Hi. You can't swim properly. But you can attack me. Nah. So here's the thing about D&D. I've said it already, but I'll say it again. It's role-playing, and it's basically make-up from scratch. It's all in a couple of books. So from these 3 books, you can find the Monster Manual, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Player's Handbook. The Player's Handbook contains everything that is used for a player. The races, the classes, the benefits of each class for each level, equipment, spells, just everything. Like even enchanted equipment you'll find later. So from this player handbook, you all make your character. Now, I held a whole night with my friends making our characters. There are 7 of us total. 1 of us couldn't make it, so we had 6 characters. It was supposed to be from 4 o'clock to not that late, but we ended up staying from 4 o'clock to 2 a.m., not knowing how to create our character. But after a long time of creating your character, you know how to do it lickety-split since the first time. It's very fast after you learn. You choose your class, your race, your backstory, everything. Even your equipment. But you have to start out with money to limit yourself from buying literally everything that is good for your character. Oh, look at that. We're still in the jungle. my cat is by me, so you might hear a little bit of meowing. So in the end, with the person not even being able to show up included, our whole party of 7 people. Ooh, hey buddy. And explosion. There, just on cue. Hey Squid. You know, this episode is just trying to be me mining, but if I'm not going to be able to find anything, I'm just going to have to go back home and then create crap next episode. All I'm finding is ruins and stuff that I like, but come on, I need a little bit more diamond in my life. And alas, the ever so true jungle temple. Here we go. Here it is. Right here. This thing. Right here. Here it exists. Right here. I don't actually think it has much to offer. I do remember that there's tripwires, and that's a dispenser right there. Hey! Hi! Okay, that legit scared the crap out of me, and now we have enemies showing up. You guys aren't fun. You are ruining the party. You know what else ruins the party? This whole puzzle, and I don't know how to solve it, so I'm just gonna open up this thing on her. And I'm gonna look into it, and I got a little bit of stuff. That's cool, right? I think that's cool. Okay. You may not think it's cool, but I think it's cool. Yeah, I'd rather not get shot by arrows. Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Just a little bit of gold. That's okay. What I would like, though, is the arrows that you're shooting at me. I don't know if they have an actual chance to be covered in something. So as I was saying before I got aggravated about finding nice things, Dungeons and Dragons. 3 books. With these 3 books, you can create any single thing you want in that game. There's even a part in the Dungeon Master's Guide in creating things, like NPCs, environments, monsters, and weapons. Like, this game has no limits. Of course you want to make it balanced so that your character doesn't find some OP sword of lightning that just one-hits everything. But it's the Dungeon Master job to do that. When playing the game... Ooh. Grass block. Thanks. When playing the game, there's 2 people. 2 types of people, rather. The players and the Dungeon Master. The Dungeon Master runs the game and the monsters and explains the environment and basically everything. You're the narrator and the controller of evil. It's basically your job to go all out and try to kill the players, but also try to give them a fun time. And of course, if you're attached to the players and want them to complete your quest, you're not going to go all out and kill them, but you're going to make it difficult. But I like to kill them. But as we were talking about before, the end total of everyone in the party, and it'd be smart to not say mine, but I'm going to say mine, but it doesn't count because I'm the Dungeon Master. My thing doesn't apply to the story I'm going. I can't control a character. But just for fun, I chose a draconic druid. And by draconic, I mean dragonborn. I'm a dragonborn druid with the background of being a criminal. And the others, one of our friends, chose to be a dragonborn who is the background of being a wildling? A wildling? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the wildling from the hit show Game of Thrones. I don't know if you heard about it. Ooh, this is a good cave. And that's a good skeleton. Don't you ever disrespect me in my house again. That's a lot of iron. It may not be much, but it's a lot. Hey, more iron. I saw something dripping. That's what I thought. Wait, what? This place is huge and confusing. Well, we're going down here. Oh. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. And that's a dead end, so I'm not going down there, buddy. Let's get a little life in here. I want to place it as a joke, but I don't want to because it's important. Let's get rid of these. Okay. I'm just going to go from the top of the list again. The last person chose a Dragonborn with green ancestry, which means Dragonborns have the ability for each of their ancestry to have the breath element. They breathe like if you're a red dragon, you fire breathe. He's a green dragon, so he acid breathes. He breathes acid. Like acid breath. He does acid. I mean, he's also a rogue, which gives him very good sneaking ability. Another one of my friends chose to be a tiefling, which is a somewhat fiery ancestry race, and they're a rogue, also wanting to be sneaky. The difference between the Dragonborn is they want to be more sneaky, and the other one wants to steal. A lot. He tried to steal a lot. Another one chose to be a human bard. Now, humans are an okay race. I find them quite annoying because they give everything, not a modifier, but they boost everything up. No, actually, yeah. Everything's modifier is +1. Reducing your chance to get 0 or have a negative modifier, which I think makes the game fun, as you can just totally crap out. It's aggravating as the DM because it makes them harder to kill. And they're a human bard, which is very good because they chose the route of being a healing bard, which turned out being good because the team died a lot. And by died, I don't mean full out died. They went unconscious, and in D&D, you have these things called saving throws. When you get a total of 3 in a row, like tic-tac-toe, you either die, or you survive and become stable, but still unconscious. But you have one HP. Or 0. I think it's 1. Another one of ours chose to be a drow, which is a dark elf warlock, which every time I read the warlock stuff, it just keeps getting more and more interesting and somewhat difficult to understand. It's a very educated class, and we're all newbies, so, well, most of us are all newbies. One of us is newbie -1, making them less of a newbie, but we're all newbies. If one of us is a newbie, we're all newbies. We stick with these together. So they became an elven warlock, which is awesome. And they're very, very strong at what they do. Like, it's crazy. Another one of us is a mountain dwarf barbarian. And their strength is insane. And barbarians are crazy and basically built for attacking. And let me say, his character can pack a punch. He killed a goblin in 1 hit at level 1, which is not easy to do. And he wasn't in rage. So, like, that's crazy. Of course, if you don't know anything about D&D, you won't understand what I'm talking about. There was another dwarf who was also a fighter, but that person, specifically, Snowy Cambo, I'll point him out because it kind of made me a little peeved. But we built him a new character, and he decided to go another route and choose the race of a gnome and a druid. And when he leveled up, he has the ability to turn into animals. No flying or swimming, but animals. He gets the choice to do flying and swimming later when he levels up further. But at 2nd level, he's animals. It's crazy. He has some healing abilities, which he chose another healing one when he leveled up. Which was smart, because their team, like I said, he's dying a lot. They have an affinity for dying. Now let's get into what I've been doing with all of them. The meetup to make the characters was some way back in October, so it's not been affecting my DMing and time. What's been affecting my time is preparing for the campaign that I hosted a couple nights ago prior to recording this. With D&D is a thing that comes not with it, but like if you're beginning, you basically need to buy it. It's called the starter set, and it contains a little pamphlet called Basic Rules, which helps you understand everything. It summarizes it in 32 pages. But those 32 pages fly by when you're really interested in it. and it's completely chock full of information. I just left where I was going to go mine. That's why I was mining a tree. And with the starter set comes 6 pairs of dice. A bag of each dice set, different colors, for everyone in the party. Now there's 6. It's supposed to be 1 for you and 5 for the other players. I have a group of 7, including me. Luckily, one of ours was not a newbie, which is why I said newbie -1. But as they are with us, we're all newbies. Okay, we're all newbies. If she's not, then we're all not. But most of us are newbies, so we're all newbies. Okay, that's just how it is. But she had her own dice sets, and there's a skeleton somewhere. Let me at him! Where are you? Huh. He's gone. Ooh, I hear that distant rattle of bone. I recognize that sound. There he is. You can't shoot me from there, can you? Huh? No, I got another bow. I'm just gonna pair it up with my other one. Place it. Oh, yes. Oh, placing more repaired bow. So, in this starter set, like I said, there's the basic rules. There's the 6 dice set. It comes with pre-made character sheets, so you don't have to go through the process of making them like I did with the player's handbook. And well, we bought the other 2 books because we're going to make some in the future, make some other campaigns. So speaking of campaigns, the starter set comes with its own pre-made campaign that for anyone trying to be a DM, if you read it a little bit, I would say just up until the finishing the goblin ambush section, up to the second part where you see Phandalin, that's the name of the town. You would know enough if you also read the basic rules, which it sounds like a lot of reading. It's really not. And in the end, I thought this campaign would maybe last. I thought it would maybe only last a couple of days, maybe 4. But at the stage where my group went in only, what? It was 2 days, but I calculated a total of 12 hours rounded up, and they're barely even through it. This is a dense campaign, provided with a bunch of stuff. You aren't running away from me. Huh? I want that grass bar. Thank you, and a pearl. How nice of you. Making your lady feel like a queen. I think I'm gonna go home. I was searching for diamonds, but I got some iron. And you aren't welcome here. Instead, I'm just gonna go to the ocean floor and cry. I like sea pickles. They light up the ocean floor. I'm drowning. So in the starter set, let's just continue where we left off, because I don't remember where I left off, and it's been a long time in between each sentence starter for me to remember. So, dice sets, 6 of them. Character sheets, pre-made. That way, you don't have to do what we did and buy the player's handbook and make your own. We wanted to do that. We wanted to do our own. We didn't want preset ones because we felt chained having preset ones. It comes with basic rules. So with those dice sets, the basic rules, the campaign called Phandelver's Mine, which is 64 pages, while the basic rules 32 pages, and if you read the basic rules and up to the point called Goblin's Ambush, which is like 4 more pages in the Phandelver's Mine campaign, you'll know basically all you need to know about DMing that campaign. 2 books, lots of dice, pre-made characters. There's even another set of dice for the DM, so it does come with 7 sets. But the DM's dice comes in a Ziploc bag, while the others come in a felt bag. So you'll may be jealous of your friend's dice. Plus the DM's dice seems lighter and less valuable, like it wasn't as well made. And that's about it, really. Preset characters, lots of dice. Yeah, I can't really remember actually what was really in it. Some time has passed. I'm looking at the back of the starter set box. I literally said everything that's in it. Although, on the back of the box, it says 6 game dice. then why does it come with another set of dice? Maybe 6 player dice is game dice, and then a DM's dice is not game dice? Because the DM dice doesn't come with a percentile die. Because I guess it doesn't need it. But it's whatever. So if you get that, like, the starter set at original price is $70. It's expensive. But if you get it for Black Friday, I saw it, I think it's $20. Also, the Monster Manual, Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Player's Handbook together are about $100. Like $30 per book, or $33 if you want to go into technicality. And they are very useful. Like, they are worth it if you are wanting to get into this game. They are the 3 core books, and of course there's other books that build upon their foundation. But they're the 3 main ones. And also with Black Friday, you might be able to get those all total with like $50. Like, it's crazy. Is that a savannah over there? Am I able to finally get acacia tree? It's about time I'm only able to find this because I'm talking nonsense, and acacia is the nonsense tree. I'm not talking nonsense. Everything I'm saying is important to me, and it should be important to you if you're wanting to start D&D. What the heck is that? Is that a dirt mountain, or is that like a house? I don't know what I'm looking at. Hey, John. Actually, I won't kill you. And now you're starting to die, and I hit a dolphin, and I killed the dolphin. Now his dolphins are attacking me. Hello, dolphin friends. Hello, zombie friend. You gave me fish, and now I'm grateful. That was a scary fight. I was getting nose bumped. Hey, you don't want to hurt me. What a nice dolphin. You know you don't want to die. So with the 3 books that do have the foundation of D&D, in fact, I'm going to even use a little bit of D&D in this episode. Just you wait. Okay, we're standing idle. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna roll these 2 dice. I have 1d20. The 1d stands for I use 1 of the dice, and the number after means the amount of sides on it. So I'm using 1 d20, 1 dice, 1 die with 20 sides. Look, that's 20. When you roll 20, it's really good. To determine the side. So here it is, just right there. The 10. And now I'm going to add 1d4. It literally looks like a pyramid. It's kind of like a funny dice. 1d4 inspiration, which means I just add it. So I'm going to... Alright, so 4. So 14. 14 on the side. So I'm going to do 14 on one side to determine the area of the build for the theme. An area for a square is A equals S squared. And that's how big the build for the theme is going to be. The theme is Minecraft Dungeons. Don't forget to comment down below what you want to see down in the me and a friend build. Just comment away. Just clickety-clackety at your keyboard. And yeah, so Dungeons and Dragons, after DMing the first and technically second session, that's a village over there. I had a lot of fun. And the players, I feel like, had fun, but DMing is definitely the best part about Dungeons & Dragons. It even says in the book, it's the most fun to DM. Because you know the fate of the characters, you know what lies ahead, and you just love to see the reaction. You love to see the result, how they act. Like, hey, there's a giant dragon in front of you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna run? No. I ain't no wuss. I'm gonna fight it. Well, the dragon now has you as low as you possibly can. Well, I guess it's time to pack my bags and move countries. Because this dragon is hard, and I'm leaving. It's such a wonderful experience. And I like games where you have to think. I like games where you have to strategize. I like games where there's teamwork involved. Like building in this game, teamwork. Building is creative. I'm a creative guy. I don't like things thinking for me. Like grinding the stuff in this game, it's annoying. But building, I'm thinking for myself. And that's all I care about. That's why I kind of love this game, is I'm creative. I can build whatever I want. As long as the blocks provide it. Ooh, carrots. I actually love the carrots. Well, bye-bye granite. Carrot, here we go. When I was in the exploring episode, I put them back, but I want the carrots this time. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
Ah, Fletcher, huh? Well, all your food is mine, so it doesn't matter. Hey, buddy. Another Fletcher.
Huh?
Shepherd.
Huh?
Farmer.
Huh?
There are a lot of brown coats. That's not racist. Stop collecting the crap that I'm harvesting from you. Oh, they're running away. Because the zombies are going to try to eat them now. I feel bad for you when the Village and Pillage update bullet finally rolls out. Oh, blacksmith. What are you doing? Armor. That could be potentially good. But I think the blacksmith that serves the best purpose is a tools or combat blacksmith. Those ones? Ah, not anything really good in here. Other than the pickaxe and a saddle, I suppose. But not my favorite. But now I can do whatever I want. And, I have rock cod. I play cod. I have a cod in my inventory. I'm gonna go play cod later. Is that a funny joke? Did you enjoy that? I didn't enjoy saying it. You're welcome. I enjoy D&D so much that I even bought the extension, like books, that add races to the pile. And there's a book called Xanthar's Guide to Everything. It pictures a beholder on the front looking at a giant fish. Well, he's giant, kinda. And the fish is like a koi fish. And a What'd I just see die? What just died here? Hey, bud. Oh, hey, you had like a skin update. That was weird. And now I'm gonna kill this Enderman. And he's gone. And he's very fast. And he's very fast. And he's very fast. He's very fast. You're very fast. You're all very fast. Why are there so many freaking spiders in this area? I just feel like both your friends and you're unfazed. Hey! You're no longer unfazed. Took me saying that. Yeah, anyways, there's Xanthar's Guide to Everything, and if you have any questions about anything that it mentions in, like, the player's handbook, or the Monster's Guide to Everything, or even the Dungeon Master's Guide, it has the answers to those in there. It also has subclasses of the classes already existing in the player's handbook. There's the Sword Coast Adventurers thing, I think that's its name. Anyways, it's in there too. It explains more classes and rules. Rules? Maybe rules? I don't remember. In the game, it also gives like a new dimension or like land area. Like continent, basically. Like realm. That's the name for it. For it to be in. To exist. Where like tieflings are not as common, or this or that. I think one of those two books enters a new race or class of playstyle that you can choose your character to be. There's also another book called Volo's Guide to Monsters. And what it does is it takes the Monsters Manual and puts a backstory to monsters that already didn't have it in the Monsters Manual. It also gives classes, races of monsters stats. So you can be like a goblin instead of being a dragonborn. Which doesn't sound as cool, but I haven't looked into those races to see how cool they actually are. I think those are more to designing NPCs that fight along you, though. I don't really know. I enjoyed the game so much, and I feel like just putting it out there is just enough respect for it. A good amount of dang darn respect. I'm gonna go over there. I don't really know how to end this episode. I mean, I adventured a lot. I talked a lot, definitely. I do gotta go soon to do something. And I hope when we open next time, I'll be at my house. Sure do hope so. But I guess I'm calling it there. I talked a lot about D&D. So buy it. You don't have to buy the books. You don't have to buy some dice for your characters. Just buy the starter set. And if you want to make characters, buy the player's handbook. And then watch some videos about how to make characters. Because I sure as heck ain't gonna make one. That's just too explain. And I do not like to explain things. But I might make one if I continue so long. I don't know everything there is about D&D. I turn a little bit Southern, English, and Irish there at the same time. So now I don't know what I'm doing. Next episode, I'm gonna pick a random friend and build something that is a 14 by 14 square, and we're gonna build something from the comments of all the 5 videos. You have a chance to be chosen in the theme of Minecraft dungeons. All you have to do for me to pick you is just to type something that relates to that is buildable. Maybe even a bit challenging, especially with the materials I have now. You know I have a lot of dirt. You know I have a lot of stone. So it wouldn't be that challenging to make something cobblestone. Because I'm going to be trying to make the most easy way out, but also the most good-looking way out. It's a good way to challenge myself and boost my creativity. And a good way to keep you guys who are watching involved. I hope you learned a lot. I know I did. I'm getting tired of my old intros where I scream. So just a friendly goodbye. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.